Wow, this is pretty bad. I thought the camera would pick it up a little bit better, but it is getting a lot darker here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Believe it or not, the sun doesn't shine 24/7. So, congratulations to us, right? Weather's been decent here. Actually, didn't hit 100 for the first time in a very long time. Kind of loving it today. It's going to get back up a little bit warmer, but you know that's the way life is. Hey, as long as it doesn't get over 100, we're doing pretty good. So, just a couple months left now until PBR finals, which will be at the new T-Mobile Arena, and then we go out from there about 95 days, 96 days, somewhere in there, to National Finals Rodeo. And we have to understand that there's been a lot of changes here, right? The PBR finals will be at the new T-Mobile Arena, completely different venue. Parking is going to be way different. Please be prepared on the first night here that you give yourself extra time. Now I'm going to tell you, it's down right in the middle of all the casinos, right? So it's right next door to the Aria. It's right next door to Monte Carlo in New York. So there's plenty of places to eat. They have like a little park setting between the arena and the strip. Plenty of places to eat. So don't worry about that if you get there a little early. You are going to pay for parking unless you're a native. I highly recommend that unless you're staying close by, that you do get either Uber, Lyft, or you take a shuttle. If you're coming in and you drive a truck, yeah, that's one right behind me there. My old Ford. It's older than probably half of you. I strongly suggest you stay at some place like the Excalibur. They have plenty of parking that trucks will fit in. A lot of those places have 7-foot parking. I don't have a problem with that. This is not a 4x4. I don't jack it up. I don't believe in it. It just eats the fuel mileage when you're hauling trailers. So, you know, that's that. Excalibur and to a smaller extent the Luxor have a lot of outside parking. Fairly easy to get around in. Also remember, when you're looking for a room down there, on weekends the prices are going to skyrocket, right? We all know that. Now, some of you might be coming in earlier because remember, Blue Diff finals are here this year. They'll be at the beautiful South Point. I can tell you right now, South Point has some outstanding restaurants. Make reservations to eat. Period. Right? That's how life is. Make reservations to eat. Pretty much any place you go afterwards. As soon as the Blue Diff tour is done, the ABBI will come in. They'll have all their fraternities, and that's what you're going to see. Not sure how much we're going to cover live this year other than the PBR itself, because it looks like I may have a new gig coming up shortly. We'll see how that works out. If it works out, I'll have y'all come visit me, because it's in a real public place, which I know everybody who knows me is saying that's a joke. You're the most non-public person I understand that, trust me, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make a living, right? As you can see, the sun drops pretty quick here in Las Vegas as the winter comes on, but great weather, little windy, but absolutely loving it. Took my mile walk tonight, a little slow, getting over shin splints, but hey, I did it in a little over 20 minutes, and when you're as fat as I am, that's pretty gosh darn good. So note to everybody coming in, you need to start walking now and getting your 7,000 to 8,000 steps this month, getting up to the 10,000 to 12,000 steps in October before you come, because there's going to be a ton of walking. For those of you coming for NFR, Thomas & Mack has been remodeled, has had a nice facelift on it, so be prepared also to walk a little bit more there. If you haven't been here in the last couple of years, you're going to know, or you're not going to know, that they've moved the biggest gift show at the convention center to the South Hall. If you haven't been here before for that, man, you better have some good walking shoes on, right? Because it is a ton of walking. So be prepared for that. Hey, hope you all have a great night. Make sure you catch us at the Rough Stock Gazette. We'll be doing our weekly podcast. Hey, on Monday, we're going to be picking it up quick, because you had the PBR this weekend. You've got the 15-15 going on right now there in Tulsa. And, the old boss, he was tripping out the other night. I was playing Bob Wills, Merle Haggard, Sleep at the Wheel, and George Strait. Played them all back to back. Take me back to Tulsa here on YouTube. She thought I was the strangest person because before that I've been listening to some older rock, and but hey, that's how I like it, right? So hey, y'all have a good one. Good night. Enjoy the PBR tomorrow. Remember, you got the 15:15 fairly early in the day, and then on CBS, then CBS Sports later that day is the PBR final rounds and stuff. Good night, all.